魂と魂が今響き合う。五感を研ぎ澄ませ眠れる力が開く。ガオラオガオラオガオラオガオラオ。気高い雄たけびを上げろ。地球の命守るためにガオもっとガオ強く110戦隊ガオレンジャー吠えろ。ガオ突っ走れガオ打ち当たれガオなれガオ燃えろガオガオガ過酷な戦いを超えるたび強くなれぜ。勇気がたけり立つ奇跡の力に届く。ガオラオガオラオガオラオガオラオ。野獣の炎を放て生きとし生ける者のためにガオまだだガオ熱く110戦隊ガオレンジャー吠えろ。気高い雄たけびを上げろ。地球の命守るためにガオもっとガオ強くガオあったらガオ熱く110戦隊ガオレンジャー吠えろ。ガオ飛びかかれガオ食らいつけガオ叫べガオ倒せガオガオガー。野生の魂と魂が今響き合う。五感を研ぎ澄ませ眠れる力が開く。ガオラオガオラオガオラオガオラオ。気高い雄たけびを上げろ。地球の命守るためにガオもっとガオ強く110戦隊ガオレンジャー吠えろ。ガオ突っ走れガオ打ち当たれガオなれガオ燃えろガオガオガ過酷な戦いを超えるたび強くなれぜ。勇気がたけり立つ奇跡の力に届く。ガオラオガオラオガオラオガオラオ。野獣の炎を放て生きとし生ける者のためにガオまだだガオ熱く110戦隊
Put it all. You already know what time it is. You know who it is. For I am the real dealer, the magic killer. You wanna true hard hitter, #1 wig splitter, reigning, defending, undisputed VTuber champion of the world. Dojon Vaughn, it is time for a bit of a clusterfuck, because technically it's supposed to be WKW. It is going to be WKW. I just kind of messed up yesterday, forgot a match, so we're going to be doing an MCW match and then heading into WKW, and even then I ain't gonna lie, the order of the cards kind of in shambles, if I'm going to be real. But it is all good and well. How y'all doing? Welcome in, Justin. Welcome in, Eco. Thank ya, Crazy, for the congrats, Crazy, on the 3rd, and welcome in as well. Hope y'all is doing good and well. Congrats on the 1st, Justin, and big dubs on the 5-stream streak. Big J, Big Justin. Welcome in, Red. Quite frankly, I am being told that we are in for quite the night. Quite the night. That said, again, we're going to be doing a MCW match before we get into the main show for WKW. Did see you on the Wkw Cafe, though, a little worrying. Apparently, Lucy has decided to declare war on that of Susie, Cranial, and Exo Yuri. Yeah. Big dubs of Eco with the 40-stream streak. But quite frankly, I see you over in the Wkw Cafe. Zora is such an anomaly. I love her as a character. Hey, I'm glad y'all fucking with the Big Z. But some of that people ain't exactly too loving of at the moment. Lucia Kiko Moons apparently tried to strike up a deal with the likes of Exo, Yuri, and Susie, and despite the battle of a sea of egos, Susie and Yuri deciding to not abide. So, quite frankly, a little concerning. Also, Susie, you fucked up your spelling there. You meant to say but. Yeah, a lot of madness going on with talk on Zora. A lot of madness. We're not here to talk about Zora. We're here to talk about that of the match I fucking forgot on yesterday's show, but we'll get to that. I forgot the match homies roll for the stream. I'm gonna wait before I add more people for Magic Homies. I'm gonna wait, because there's a few people that I might, but at the same time I do want to also get to know how some people sound before I go ahead and hop in comms. Because I've had comms where I just jump in with somebody and then the vibes just sound odd or mismatched, if that makes sense. Because like before I've done comms with some of the homies, like y'all see, your boy has either chatted up with them or just simply heard some of the homies speak up before, so I could kind of just gauge the vibes. Because like if you notice how I do commentating with like Fred and them, won't be one-to-one with how I do commentating with, say, a Dazzle or Farrell and Sevi or so and so forth. So I do try to slightly adjust how I do comms a bit. Also, thank you, Red, for the lurk. And Big Red with the 35-stream streak. But yeah, nevertheless, enough of me waffling. It's already 10:48. Let me get to the talk about first match. Welcome in, Donovan. Every Friday during movie night. Yeah, that said, let's get into our first match, shall we? Over on MCW. And now get to the WKW card. Let's get to that. If this would like to change over. Welcome in, Phantom. Hope you're doing good and well. Let's get to it. To the MCW match. I forgot. Then we'll get to the WKW. Real quick, let's just pretend that it's yesterday. The following contest is a part of the Intergender Tag Team Tournament. Introducing first, making their way to the ring, representing the 5-star experience. They're the team of the Goddess of Winter. You heard what? The Goddess of Winter. I said, oh God. The Goddess of Winter and into Cranial. We'll do that hydrate in just a moment. And their opponents. Down match it, will do. And their opponents. First. Ow. Welcome in, Dazzle. Managed to choke on nothing. I blame the saliva. Introducing first, making her MCW, even though it's supposed to be WKW, shush, debut. Golden Heart. Also, we have y'all having some fun on Power World, catching y'all's a couple Phantom Dragons. That said, this woman popped up. Technically speaking, I fucked up the order of the card. And I outright forgot this, but we'll ignore that. But this woman decided to jump out of the Goddess of Winter and now finds herself standing opposed to that of the Goddess, the deity of her own right, setting up to take on that of 5 stars own alongside that of Mr. One-Hitter Spitter. Supposed to be an orb. Hey, you are the Dragonite. Doubts is the Dragonite. Question is what would a shot? Ow. Not gonna lie, why is she hot? By the older gods. Welcome, Invest. From why is she hot to 6'7" is quite the whiplash. About the Pokemon. The Pokemon is in the chat. That is Mr. Fantimilior, the Dragonite, the 3rd. Good lord. And her tag team partner making his way to the ring. Here's Alcindor Maurice. Let me get polls set up. Call myself the shiny. How dare y'all? Yo, that's why y'all all are Lucia Kiko stands. Each and every last one of y'all. Five-star.
Off is a direction you can fuck.
Lord. Poll is up. What y'all got? It's quite frankly, Lysander and Elia looking to take on that of the Goddess of Winter and into Cranio. Sir, that is defamation. It is true formation. Y'all think that a shiny Phantom would be just a red? I don't mean red as in the person, I mean red as in the color. Would shiny Phantom just be purple? Going for the big nothing. Now the god versus the deity. Go for a sidewalk slam. And moon nothing. Moonsault, Moon Knight. Probably red and white. That sounds like actually a really fly color. A real slick color scheme. Lucy has the ego of Hulk Hogan. I can't even I can't ever like her. Oi. You know, I bet y'all all sitting there. This every time y'all think about Lucy, y'all just can't help but to smile. Type. Here's the corner we go. Just get socked in the jaw. Stand up. Going for the nothing, getting countered. That's not gonna work for me, brother. Oi. You have now cursed Lucy's next appearance in doggone IWWTV. Not IWWTV, in CSW. You have now cursed it. Y'all are the ones to blame. Nevertheless, setting up, getting countered again. Down goes Elia. Pole is still up. WS Lord. Counter. Bulldog. Right to into. What did that man do? Mink. Not gonna be allowed to hit it. Back into the corner you go. Lord. Winter in control. Elia tagging in comes the one-hitter spitter. Let's see, chat, how long does it take until this man spits on somebody? Could he go a match without doing it once? Elia, a bit of trouble here, finding herself in no man's land, getting hit with a suplex. And there goes Lysander. Going and chucking Winter to the side. Going for a cross body, lands it. That said, Winter did tag out right before landing it. Set him up. Kick to the midsection. Did say anything before this match today? Technically, this is this is supposed to be from yesterday's show, but it kind of fucked up for Gore, and I needed it done this week instead of postponing it, because next week is going to be the next round or two. So yeah, so technically we haven't even started WKW yet. We'll be getting to that after this match. Post up for a good minute left. Who y'all got? Go for the 2-for-1 special. Right here, Winter not able to keep it. Into the corner we go, and tag in comes Elia yet again. 3D out of nowhere. The FCW time machine effectively suplex. Going for the roll up. And nope, kick out before even the count of one could be called. Mean right. Dropping that of Winter. Which is now keeping an eye. Get him with that. Now set it up, Elia. Got her by the arm. DDT! Elia now in trouble. Winter picking her back up to her feet, sending her into the corner. Up to the top rope we go. Try to shove her, got bested there. Outstrength as Winter gets dropped. Snow falls, and so does Winter. Sent into the corner. Welcome in, Sevi. Oh Lord, I need a shield from y'all. Tag. Hope you do good well. And comes into. I think you know what this man is getting himself into. But nevertheless, into and setting up, charge, and dog on y'all. You know what, for that, play the music. Nope, that's wrong. Redeem it so he can have a shipboard. Oh dang, y'all doubled up. Y'all doubled up. Big oof on points. Y'all, do I have enough points to put y'all in the jar? Cause I be doing these 7-point bets so I can have my own fair share of points, so I just can't god mod. Let's see, how much to put? Yep, I do. Y'all have to join me out into the Mafuba. Y'all go enjoy it. Good lord. Counter. Y'all are now confined to the Mafuba with me until the second match of the show for WKW. Ooh, mean strike to the jaw for Winter. Go for a nope counter. Weave out the way. Why is it? Ooh, lord. God. Lysander sitting there picking. Welcome in, DJ. Count of 2. What do you do to the jar or farm? That's what. Count of 4. Need to get back in soon. Count of 5. 6. Not looking too good at the moment. You need to get back in the ring. Don't you dare get a count out. Don't let this man lay on the floor cause y'all to get a count out. Ow. Oh, Snowblade! Straight out of nowhere. Broken up. Tag. Alright, Jay, we'll do that in a moment. Let's see, where is... I kind of already am Ninja Doge, but I guess I'll stay like this for WKW, I suppose. But I'm looking for something. Stuff up, there we are. No, where you go? Give you my points back then. You know what, I'll toss y'all stuff back later. For now, you'll have to deal with poverty. Drop kick, good lord. Going for, good lord, Mr. Octua. That said, W for Lysander. He has not spat on somebody once. For now. I feel like that's not going to last but so long. Into the corner goes into. Setting up. Trying to strangle the life out of him. We're dropping him back to the ground. To the corner. Nope, strike to the jaw. Not be allowed to get it into. Now on top. They got a bonk. Lord. Lord. Ready up. Second rope. Splash. Little. Not quite bonsai. Don't know exactly the term. Mink. Elbow to into. Down goes the actually, I can't even lie. You are the palest member of this roster. Up into back in control. Heading up. Try to go for the strikes to the dome. Couldn't get it off. Chop to the midsection. Setting Elias to the corner to chop. Oh, Elias trying not to be thrown out. Drop kick, making sure she connects to the ground. The count begins.
Say his name and he appears. I believe in Joe Hendry.
Please get back in the ring, I beg. Backbreaker to Aliyah. In comes Winter. Going for a whole lot of nothing. Immediately, good Lord Winter. Mink. Hard landing. Off ropes. Good Lord. This Winky moves like that. Move like what? Cover. 2. Kick out. That was Vaughn doing. Being trapped in the Mafuba jar. What do y'all think I am? Wait, what do y'all think I'm doing? I'm just stuck in here. Moving like that one dance tandem. I'm completely still. I don't know what y'all waffling about. Up, down goes Winter. Count of 1. Ring around the rosy. Down goes Aliyah. Yeah, it's in the jar. I'm just being big still. I'm not moving. Count of 3. I think y'all hallucinating, chat. Going for legs are throw for the throat. Count of 5. Bunk to chat for the leg over the throat, because I know at least one of y'all would be sitting there going, "This should have been me." Yuri on ice. We have Vaughn on ice. Oh Lord. Go for that neck breaker. There with that earthquaker. The neck breaker. Now up to the top rope. Aliyah looking to try and end things off with Winter here. As Winter picking her back up. Winter counter, sets her to the corner. Hit her with that. Now Winter has her by the hand. Kind of. DDT! Picking her up. I'm that person, Lord. Y'all down bad tremendously. Ow. Up with the shoulders. We're gonna tell it's time to go to sleep. But right there is Mr. One-Hitter Spitter breaking it up. In fact, it feels like Lysander is trying to avoid spitting on people as he's became aware of his nickname. Elbow throwing Nitsu to the ground. They get him back up. Now set up on the shoulders. Into in the corner, a little bit of trouble right now. Charging them legs. Well, again, Aliyah getting countered. Back and forth, tried and true. Count of 1, miss with that knee completely. Y'all need to get back in the ring. Also, thank you, DJ, for the 10 stream streak. Gotta get a cheer. Let me get a cheer for that one. Big cheers. Count of 7. Can y'all get back in the ring, please? Once they get into a bit of trouble getting set up to be strangulated in the corner. Going into the cover, Winter is right there. Scar, please tell me you're seeing this. Yeah, we're seeing this double match. Back and forth is into trying to put Mr. Wkw away. Now going to lie just to be met with a knee. Both down. Going to the cover. Kick out of 2. Nope, just stomps to the back. Kyle Chan tag team wrestling here. Nope, counter. Tried it, failed it. Going for the and the Kana Vice has her locked in. He's trying desperately. But I just might got it. Roll him up into the cover. 2, 3. G's. Got the roll up for the victory. Here are your winners. The team of Lysander and Elia. What are you staring at me like that for? Nevertheless, now it's time we move to WKW. But congrats on the debut, Elia. And big dubs for the man that finally decided to stop spitting on people. Let's go. Dubs in chat for that. Let's get to the next match. Right now. In the first match of WKW. Let's get it going. That wasn't the only moves getting hit tonight. I'm sure this is wise, Yuri. Again, I don't know if y'all saw in the Discord, in the eFed Cafe, apparently Exo Yuri, not Exo Yuri, well, yeah, Exo Yuri and Susie kind of being hunted by that of Lucy and her gang. So I don't know how wise this is, or if y'all really trying to test that woman's patience. But to be fair, it is Lucy Akiko. So yeah, probably just carry on. Y'all should be fine. But introducing first, limping her way to the ring, Yuri, which is trying desperately to get herself in the ring. That woman has seen better days. You know, stay to a beat, just stay at the hospital, Lord. Still kind of taken aback by the fact that that woman a few weeks ago saw Suyoi come up towards her and decided then to skedaddle as if she wasn't injured before spraining her ankle and finding herself back up on the shelf. I said, it's a sprained ankle. I don't know how you still this badly injured at this point, but good lord. Yuri's so cooked, indeed. And her opponent, first, making her way to the ring, Representing the Royal Guard, she is Diamond. Oh, excuse me, Jade. Jose. And quite frankly, Jade looking to make her way towards the Money in the Bank ladder matches. This is a part of the Money in the Bank qualifiers. To determine whom else is joining the long-rolling list of stars set to compete in the Money in the Bank ladder match come that of a SummerSlam. Still need to go ahead and set out what matches are going to be happening on what days. I'll probably do that at the stream. That's that woman looking unimpressed, looking ready for Warrior. Why is this? You know what? Screw it. Nah, let me put it down. Pardon? Well, I find, oh, there we are, I think. There we are. Hello there. Huh. Her opponent next. Jolene Cujo? Question mark. Good lord. Well, it's not the first time we've seen Jolene. I mean, the first time this season, I think. This woman has popped up very randomly throughout the past few seasons of WKW and MCW. But seemingly looking to get herself back in the hunt here. Never has held a title despite her long reigning career. This woman hasn't had that long of a career. But you know what, Jolene? You know what? Screw it. I'll cheer you on. I'll cheer you on. As we wait to see whom else is joining this match here, I've realized I probably should get myself some more water. Next up, oh, would you look at that? Ow, my ears. Next up, make your way to the ring. It's Coffee. I don't think Coffee has ever been world champion. No, she has not. I don't even know if she's held, here comes the mushroom. Close, but while I guess Yuri now has another thing to add to her list of injuries, being ran over by an ATV. Ain't that lovely? Lord. Icy hot, ice hot, Lord. Where did my icy hot go? Nothing. Oh, it's over there. Don't know why that baby go. Where is my icy hot? Oh, there! Well, you weren't wrong. You were just early. You weren't wrong. You were just early. Because next up is the crazy mushroom lady. Next up, make her way to the ring. She is the crazy mushroom lady. Quite frankly, Eco has been a former world champion, never has held out of the Money in the Bank contract. That said, for the homie Meister, if you are here or lurking or watching the VOD, let me know you do have a good month left on your Money in the Bank contract before it gets auto cashed. So a little side note on that. Been told that they get for premonition. It's just never helpful. Wind up getting told your premonition tells you what the doggone lottery numbers are like a good 5 minutes before they go ahead and get called. It'd be funny if I had that doggone emote as a thing I could do here, but sadly I don't think I do.
Mushroom Man, I would like to know.
Oh God. Oh God. Let's not do that again. Let's not do that again. Next up, make our way to the ring. Ozu. Oh God. God, let me see how many people. Let's not do even for $1. Time to kick ass. That's what is on Vida's mind right now. Let me go ahead and check real quick. Who has already been qualified? Let's see here. So far we got Leon, Jamal, Zaz, Austin, King, and JoJo. Whom of these women are going to be joining the Money in the Bank ladder match? Let me see. Gender counts. 2, 1, 3, 2. So far we got 3 guys, 2 girls. We'll be having one more match next week to determine the final male competitor of the ladder match. Likewise for the female side of things. But chat, y'all know her, y'all love her. She is y'all's glorious princess. She is Tiffany Benedy. Give it up to her, chat. Give it up, give it up.
It's a direction you can fuck.
I'm pretty certain she's figured out how to let me not say that joke. That ain't mine. Ow. Bet you eat Cool Ranch Doritos without the Cool Ranch. I don't claim this lady at all. I see through y'all. I can see y'all's mind. I can see through y'all. I've lost track. How many competitors is that so far? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I think this is the last one. Naked Doritos. Oh, wait. Get it, Vaughn. Welcome in, Colbert. Hope you having yourself a good one. We're at the start of WKW. That said, our match card's kind of in shambles because the match card is very much so out of order. The matches on that card are all accurate, but they are very much so not in order. Oh yeah, real quick, Colbert, if you would want to go ahead and toss any of your stars into that of the kingdom, feel free to let your boy know. You can go ahead and hit me up, whether it be in the Discord or in the DMs, if you wanted to toss any of the stars from mouth over into that of either MCW or WKW. Will do. Big bet, big bet. That said, this woman here, quite frankly, looking to get a bit of not only glory in the form of a spot in that Money in the Bank ladder match come our 24-hour stream for that of the end of the month. That's another thing. Chat, don't forget, we'll be having that of a 24-hour stream, but why though? Come that of, not this upcoming Friday, but the Friday after, on the 28th, we will be doing our 24-hour but why though stream for SummerSlam. Night 1 will be on, of course, Friday. We'll be going all the way until that of the end of our night 2, which we'll be also having our King and Queen of the Ring tournament. Whilst that of up, down goes Eco. Whilst your boy decides to go ahead and get himself some sleep during the 24-hour stream, we'll be having that of the Queen and King of the Ring tournaments. Side note. Hit me up for Goldberg. Hit me up with if you do have any female stars. Toss some my way. So, because your boy is trying to record stuff for that stream that we're doing. I recently, I don't know if he's here, Emperor. If you are here, Emperor, I did get Emperor Miss Ignorance. I think that's it for the people that was having their stars come in. At least that I can recall. But I will be going ahead putting together that of the Queen of the Ring stuff tomorrow. And then the King of the Ring stuff, I'm going to try and get that stuff started up either on Tuesday or Wednesday. Because I ain't going to lie, it took me a few days to edit one section of the King of the Ring, right? Yeah. You have a... Crap, his name is escaping me. Looks like a Ken. He gives me Ken doll vibes. I can't remember his name. What was his name? Jeremy Storm. Yes, Jeremy Storm is going to be in the King of the Ring. I'm here much on this. We have done that of our makeup match for yesterday on MCW. This, I believe, is our first match for the WKW side of things. But previous to this match, we did have that of the bout between Elia and Lysander defeating Into and Winter. But yeah, and I was just sitting here yapping about how anybody that does have stars that they wanted to send in that's already got themselves the green light, toss them my way, because I am going to go ahead and get things finalized for the King and Queen of the Ring for the next couple of days. But good lord, it legit took me like 3 days to edit that. What? Mind you, Queen of the Ring is going to be split into 3 sections. It took me 2 days to record one section, 3 days to edit it. And safe to say, y'all will not find yourselves without some content of your boy during the 24-hour stream, because that one section alone was like 3.5 hours. And again, I've recorded one other section, Coffee Bust Up, and good lord. I sent someone away, yeah. You get the green light because I know you've been around in that of some of the homies communities as well. You've been popping up here a decent bit as well. Yeah, a lot of y'all that have y'all's own characters that have been popping up in mine, my series, y'all already signed. But that have been popping up in the homies series, whether it be Dazzle and Marty, whether that be Crazy, Red, Falcon, whether it be oh good lord, Scorpion Death dropped a choline on the chair. Have y'all been popping in any of the homies in general? There's a lot of the homies I didn't say. Falcon, Phantom, Crazy, Dazzle, Marty, Maze, Holberg, Big H, brain cells are deep fried. O'Shea over there. Feel free to eat. Feel free to eat that of the Coca-Cola man. Icarus, I thought I gave you the green light for you to toss your characters in. Yeah. Wait, you do have goobers in here, Icarus. What do you mean, Coca-Cola boy? Coca-Cola man. After the ball is up, got interrupted by Vita being thrown into the ring. Well, that should be it's Sprite Zero, good sir. Duly noted. I don't know what's going on. But they're sitting there yammering about last second people that want to go ahead and sign their stuff into that of the King and Queen of the Ring, or into that of the show in general, before I go ahead and finish putting things together for the King of the Ring and Queen of the Ring, which will be going live when I go to sleep during the 24-hour stream, which is going to be not this upcoming Friday, but next Friday after. So I got a lot of stuff I need to go ahead and get put together. Still also need to figure out some things to do with the homies, because Vida's in the Queen of the Ring. Yes, I already did her a match already. But yeah, I can already tell you there are some matches that had your boy going damn, and some matches that had me popping off. And I've only recorded 2 of the 3 sections for the Queen of the Ring. The last section still has a lot of open slots left. So any of the homies that have characters that's been showing up in some of the homies series, whether it be Dazzle, Marty, Maze, Colberg, Phantom, Falcon, Red, Crazy, Lax streams. Because if you've been popping up in any of those streams, there's a good chance I'm somewhat to a degree familiar with your stuff or your characters or whatnot. You can go ahead and toss your stuff in. After SummerSlam, though, I will let it be known we're going to probably start to slow. We are going to begin to slow down that of debuts and signings. Because I do know a number of other e-feds at this point have already closed doors, because a lot of people have began to hit that at the 200 mark. I am dangerously close, and I don't want to hit the 200 mark in terms of call slots being taken up. Especially in the case scenario that I do decide to keep using 2K26 for the next year. There's a slight little precaution in the case scenario I decide to do that. Yeah, people close their doors, yeah. Because people wind up getting our rosters filled up. And we are getting pretty close to it as well. But yeah, that said, if you are someone in chat that has not found yourself in any of the homies series, but would potentially want to join our series here, just keep popping on in, become a bit of a regular. You can very well join into the series. Decide to open the doors a little bit more before we close them a bit. Not full-heartedly, but to a slight degree. Really. Yeah, for those homies that do want to go ahead and get their stuff tossed in and hit me up with it before that of, preferably by the end of the night. So I can have that stuff set for tomorrow, so I can go ahead and record for the Queen and the King of the Ring. For that being said, any of the homies that do got the comms block roll, feel free to join in if you see me doing comms tomorrow or whenever this week. So when I do the 24-hour stream, y'all don't have to stay up if y'all decide to join then. Y'all could go to sleep at a normal human time, because technically, quote-unquote, past us, which is us in the future speaking right now, but come the 24-hour stream will be us in the past, if that makes any sense. But nonetheless, I'm rambling. Whoa, what the hell happened there? Odd. Damn, just cutting off Vida. But when we get to that of the streams, y'all have stuff to go ahead and kick back on, listen to in the case scenario that anybody that decides to go ahead and going for a rock bottom, down goes Vida. Right into the chair of the stairs and a tiny bit of the tax. Big roof. Dang, 100% be there for a bunch of it. Alright. That said, I'm going for the cover. Hold up. 2, 3. JJ's. Dang. Here's your winner, JJC. That said, time to free all of us from the Mafuba. Because I did say that at the end of the second WKW match, I'd free us. GG's indeed. She'll be joining the Money in the Bank ladder match. One more male and female participant can join both series. Got her name put in. There we go. Guy spouse. I'll probably be there for the whole stream. Hey. But yeah, in case, and I also was thinking about this because I've done a couple of 24-hour streams beforehand. I don't want to have a period where anybody wants to go ahead and find themselves free from the Genjutsu. Oi. But I don't want to have a case scenario where I'm doing this 24-hour stream and either somebody comes in chat and then there's nothing really going on. I got some shit like Devil May Cry playing, or there's nothing of note. So that's another reason I decided to have the King and Queen of the Ring stuff be during when we're going to sleep. So in the case scenario that, say, anybody's in chat and just wants to keep an eye on some more WKW stuff, MCW stuff that is going to be of note, you can go ahead and catch the vibe when me and if any of the homies decide to join, any of the homies decide to go ahead and get ourselves some sleep, y'all decide that. Likewise, in the case scenario that somebody decides to raid, so they don't find themselves raiding into a motherfucker that's asleep, you can at least raid and there'll still be something, and I can go ahead and do all of that, this, that, and the other. Or in the case scenario that maybe somebody just wants some late night background audio, because for all I know, some of y'all might be using me as background audio right now. Y'all are choking on nothing tonight. Hold up. Like the second or third time I choked on thin air. But at least during the stream, if you want me to be your background noise, have me in the background on one of your tabs, like some of y'all might have me right now, y'all be able to do that. Y'all won't be sitting there listening to dead silence or music or video game cutscenes. Y'all got your boy throughout the day, throughout the 24 hours, even when I'm not technically there. Y'all still have me there. And, do you use custom music? Yes, but one exception. Let it be known, I don't think there's any other EFED that is anti-AI as yours truly. So if you got music, feel free to toss it my way, just as well as make sure it's not one of those types of band that's likely to shoot me. If you, like, for example, if you got a Kiss song, I ain't playing it, because they don't play about that copyright. But if you do got a song, not AI, and not likely to get me insta-shot by doggone copyright, feel free to toss it my way, because we got a lot of people with their own theme songs. You got Kimberly Owens with her own theme song. You got that of doggone the Rose Gallery. They be coming out to doggone, like TNT. Rose Gallery got this. Sons of Ryu, Coffee, Eco. Kuma uses Kevin Steen's old music. Jackson Ryu's got his own theme. Mike Yoda, Mato Kata. Trying to think. Who else? Eric's over on MCW. Likewise, for doggone her own boy, that of Kabuto. Both of them, they're teamed together. About tracks from other video game soundtrack, you can do that. It could be just music as well, just as long as it's not as likely to get me shot by a DMCA. If they're known to be like a stricter musician, then keep that in note. Cray. Good lord, I need to get this redone, because that is a long startup time for a song. So yeah, it's not just wrestling music. Spiteful. Emma over on MCW. The Go Riders also on MCW, which they use the Go Riders intro. The Crazy Ever Sent the theme for Jersey Damage Control. I don't remember. But yeah, so long as it's not AI, because if I detect this or sense or suss it out for being AI, I will not use it. I'll keep using whatever is in the game. And if it's not some big hotshot doggone music, because for another example, Jackson Ryu, I'm only playing it for a second. Used to have Rise Revolution as his theme song, and then it got tagged one too many times, and so we had to change this music to I forgot the name of the song. If Ego, you're here, you can tell the chat what the name of the song is. DBS chat, give any issues? Nay. It's so far so good, but to be fair, it is also a song made by Dogo, a content creator himself as well. So that does also decrease the likelihood of me getting shot by Dogo on Twitch or YouTube. Back up for Kelly Bison if Kitty was copyrighted. Big noted. Big noted. Might go ahead and make a room in the Discord for y'all to send like non-native themes from the game. Yeah, I might do that later. But yeah, that's just some yaps, some news, some updates, and all of that. Oh yeah, one more thing. For those that don't know, feel free to go ahead and hit !Discord before we get to our next match. Because quite frankly, we are doing that of a watch-along for some tokusatsu on Fridays, barring I have something to do that day or I'm missing. We're currently watching that of hold up, I'm being big dumb. We're currently watching Kamen Rider O's and Deca Rangers. Some of y'all might recognize this as Power Rangers SPD. This is where SPD got their story from over in Japan. So feel free to go ahead and join. We'll be doing this over on Fridays. Currently up is the poll for y'all to decide what point during the week y'all would fancy us going ahead and not what point during the week. What time y'all would fancy the shows to go on, because we're going to be doing like five episodes per 5 episodes per show. Playing Kamen Rider O today. That said, no spoilers. Even though I kind of know some, considering I use some of the themes. I kind of use some of the themes, so I kind of already know a decent bit. But yeah, I am genuinely loving Kamen Rider O's. Genuinely loving Kamen Rider O's from what we've seen so far. But we haven't seen enough wrestling. Let's get back to that, because that's what we're here for. I kind of got sidetracked. Speaking of custom themes, Crap Baskets is muted. Let's get to our next match. Tag team action. Wrong screen. King of the. Introducing first, making his way to the ring, here's the reigning, the defending, the undisputed WKW champion of the world, Phantom Dragon! I have a Kamen Rider O's idea. Might Morphin Coins and the O's driver.
It's the king of tacos Phantom.
I do have a comment, but that would fall into I'm gonna stay silent. And just be brain cell. Fuck it. It'd be me in that of Phantom's first match of the night, because he will be doing that of a double duty, as Phantom will be participating in that of the VTuber tournament to determine the number one contender to the WKW VTuber Championship, currently being held by that of Sentio. That said, go ahead and peep the homie. I'll do the other shout out for when you're in the VTuber tournament. But feel free to go ahead and peep the homie. Phantom got that of DKW going on.
Hi, welcome to the WKW show. Tonight we have pineapple pizza at the stand
Indeed.
that Phantom made, so come on down.
I always knew Phantom was a big pineapple pizza man. And his tag team partners. First, making her way to the ring, she is a Werecat Kitty Robin. Kitty Robin coming from that of the GCA, representing the Werecats. I need to hit. Hold up. Hold up. Just realized a thing I completely forgot from like months ago. Hold up. Hold up, hold up. Where are you? Forgot to yoink some people. Nevertheless, Kitty Robin, former Intercontinental North American MCW Women's Champion, has held many a piece of gold. And quite frankly, this is not it. We got a team so far of nothing but motherfuckers with decorated careers. Cause in comes their tag team partner next on up, making his way to the ring. Mac Double D. Quite frankly, these two will be tag partners, that being Mac and Phantom. But later tonight, they'll be taking on each other one-on-one for the VTuber one. The VTuber title being held by Sentio. We'll see these two contest against one another as part of the tournament we got going on. A lot of tournaments going on as of lately. But we are making our way towards that of our next WKW Platinum show. As a part of that 24-hour stream will be SummerSlam. Which, quite frankly, ladies and gentlemen, I've been told that we'll most likely get a good sense as to what the world title match for that of the women's side of things will be come out at the end of the night. Whether KCJ walks out victorious or if Lucia Kiko remains your champion. But I'll get to that when we get to that. Because next up, making our way to the ring, Moko Cheyenne! The only member of this team to have yet to have won, that's yet to have won a championship. You got Mac, a former multi-time world champion, VTuber Universal Champion. You got that of Kitty Robin, multi-time, 4 times, if not 5 times, MCW Women's Champion. 3 to 5 times. I need to double check that she has been world champion. Both North American and United States, or excuse me, North American and Intercontinental Champion. Phantom, a 2-time WKW champion in this short, yet already looking to be a pretty illustrious career. Moko on the side of many a great, looking to leave her own mark here. And then comes their opponents. It's a good idea for a character. Common right advice is a perfect idea board starting piece. I might have to add that to my to watch list. That said, outside of O's, I do want to get to watching Double soon. For their opponents, first, making his way to the ring, Gabriel Madokata, Joe C. Gabriel, quite frankly, being a massive fan favorite by one Phantom Dragon, which says, hey, I could take care of your glorified Pokemon. Throw him at me one more time. I'm ready for the rematch. That's totally what he said. Absolutely what he said, straight from the words himself. See, y'all don't see him denying it in chat. See, there's proof, big proofs that Big Phantom is looking to throw hands at COA again. But nevertheless, Gabriel looking to go ahead and go to war with that of some people who be facing off come that of a SummerSlam, as it will be a fatal 5-way match. Gabriel, Phantom, Mac, Star. Might have overcounted. Fatal 4-way. Nah, my soul was saying my body. Lord. Should everyone pick my journey instead of pick up common right advice? Do it a muscle buster to someone. Oh Lord. Speaking of oh Lord, this stuff on music. Next up, making their way to the ring, they are Savvy 7-star. This doggone abomination of a song. Quite frankly, Gabriel, former one-time intergender tag champion, Savvy, on the other hand, likes the career that they have had so far. Hardcore fanboy champion, longest reigning that title has had. VTuber champion of the Universal, and I believe was Savvy the VTuber World Top Champ before the titles got unified. I don't remember. Garbage, Garage Band, Matt. Oh, I can't read today. This is that Garage Band on Mac up to 5 seconds. Type beat. God. Savvy also a former WKW World Champ. Of course, we got that little bell, which I was told that Mike Yoda Okada was supposed to take part of this match, join that of her stablemate in the form of bell. My ears. Ow. But she was supposed to go ahead and appear in this match, join alongside that for significant other Gabriel and her someone that she sees as a sister-like figure in the form of Belle, but I've been told she has been taking a mental leave of absence, will not be showing up tonight, not certain as to whom the replacement shall be, but we have to wait and see. Meanwhile, Dazzle is getting ready for Thanksgiving, being deep fried, getting into his KFC cosplay, being turned into a crispy duck and seen by Belle's madness. I'll be right back. Hopefully I'll be back before whomever the replacement competitor is. If not, oh well, I'll be right back. BRB. Gotta hit the men's room real quick. I've returned, and it appears like there's two red, the married couple of two red angry giants are in the ring. And unfortunately for Mac and Phantom and Kitty Robin and Moko, he's Jones' problem. That said, actually it's dawned on me, y'all both got a Saibo in the corner. You got Moko and her big brother Suyoi. Suplex man, Suyoi Saibo, indeed the man that, for those that don't know or just don't recall, hit a record in, I believe, Eat-Fed wrestling history. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I don't think I've ever seen a show, a match, anything in Eat-Fed or professional wrestling history, actually, that featured 122 suplexes in one match. I've been told Musashi Miyamoto's soul has been ejected. That man has gone back to the gulag. He has been sent straight back to the lobby, been packed smoothly fuck out. And I could go ahead and sit here, beg, plead, and tell somebody to... Fuck, the doggone soundbite was muted, hold up. And tell somebody to,
Somebody please call that goddamn EMC.
but, I think it's a little late for, poor Miyamoto. I think that man has been, very much so crumpled into a tiny ball. Suplex Man, I could take him on a tour to your grave site. That man's spine and ribs are straight to us. Oh, 100%. 100%. The entirety of that man's body has been cremated. Right to the dome. Pleasure as if they try to clone him like they did the start of Baki. That the clone would still feel the agony of all 122 suplexes. Breaking up at 2. Phantom sitting there, looked like he was trying to scrap to COA. I'll tell y'all, that man wants to go ahead and have the run back. Looking to run the fade back. They're gonna run them hands. Let's go to the play. He's thinking to go. That said, Mac and Phantom so far working in tandem here, trying to wear down Sevi. Sue substituting for Mai. Indeed, Mike Yoda has been decided to take a bit of a mental health leave. As he got Hunter on my side. I ain't beefing with the gorilla. Thanks for midsection. Setting Mac up for the star tie. Into the cover. 1 for 2. No threes. Yeah, 2. Send Mac up. Gut buster. Try to trip Star up. Star not having any of it. Legs being worn down. These two colliding into each other. A little rough, rugged. Setting Mac up for the DDT. Beautifully. Cover. Broke it up immediately. For the Super Boost machine, you're gonna need like 1,000 or mil people. Thanks for the shin. That is probably still an underestimation. Oh, going for another Star Tide. Star trying to end things off as quickly as possible. Sevi into the cover. 2. Kicked out at 2. Feet were on the ropes, so I will add that. Feet were on the ropes. The ref didn't pick up on it. They kicked out any which way. Lord charging, got caught up on the top rope. Put themselves into the tree of woe.
Where is that referee? He was trying to fuck on me.
Good Lord. Offer ups. Pop up. DDT? Question mark. I heard no audio. 2. Checked out. Welcome in May, so I hope you're doing good and well. Also, quite frankly, if you're still wanted to, you can go ahead and toss some of the girls from, oh dear. Maca to the adjustment, I haven't seen that in a minute. Going for the 2 for 1 special, and Mac attitude adjustment. Broken up by Bell. I hope you having yourself a good one. The power of Mac. I can't say I'm being too surprised because this is the individual that won his second his most recent WKW World Championship from that of Broly. But at the same time, it is still very much so surprising to see. Especially when you're throwing around a woman that is taller than Broly. That's a key Robin going after Tsuyoi. I was about to say doing better than she did at Fadesville, but unfortunately back up against the ropes like she was at the pay-per-view, looking to get a little bit of revenge. No! Got hit with that.
Counter.
And a half. Oh, jeez. Please do not yeet the cat. The werecat getting worn out. Tsuyoi sent to the corner. Kitty Robin trying to wear Tsuyoi down. Kick to the midsection. Eat the cat. Please cease eating the cat. Why are we eating the cats? Because Tsuyoi is the human embodiment of trying to throw up. Trying to throw down with a human tornado. That said, Kitty Robin built different. That's a bit of trouble. Stop having the staring contest with a man that hit 122 suplexes in one match last week at that. That said, a couple people in this match having double duties. Mac and Phantom set to face against each other. You are lucky as hell that you countered because he was about to hit you with an F5. Stop beating the cat! Savvy, Phantom, Mac, and Tsuyoi all set to appear later on tonight as they all have matches. Tsuyoi set to defend the North America Championship in an open challenge, but decided to step into this match any which ways. As Kitty Robin trying to avoid getting hit with the Jump Jutsu special. Unfortunately for her, she is getting hit with a suplex into the stairs! They say the cats land on their feet. Unfortunately for this one, her feet cracking straight into the corner of them stairs. I'm surprised she's up. Count of 7. Why are we saying fuck 7 for? What they do to you? Stop eating the cat. Agreed. Oh, don't think Tsuyoi cares to oblige. Staring over Kitty Robin, going for those, not even a suplex, just shucking her like a sack of potatoes. Kicks in the midsection. Stop having staring contests with this man. Sitting there staring off, next thing you know, you've been sent to the stratosphere. Just hear that ding. Lucky for you, Tsuyoi tags out. In comes Gabriel going after that of Moko. As Moko looking to put the beats on that of another member of the Mozaka family. Last week defeating Mike Kyoto. Now trying to wear out that of Mike Kyoto's mans. Gabriel in a little bit of trouble. Kicks in the section. Shoo! Shining Scorpion. Broken up by Sevi. I give that a 7 stars out of 7. Why did the ref get out the ring? What happened there? Here's the midsection. Go for your noogie! Straight to the cover, looking to end things off here. 2, 3. Y'all got a victory over Tsuyoi. Here's your winners. The team of Phantom and Dragon, Mac, Double DT, Kitty Robin, and Moko Shoyo. Moko Cheyenne. Big dubs, big dubs, big dubs all around. Imagine to escape the wrath of Tsuyoi as well. Well, congrats all around as we ready up for our next match here. Because, ladies and gentlemen, this is supposed to be the match we started off with, but well, anyways, it's time to determine who's walking into SummerSlam as your tag team champions. But I don't run into him again. Yeah. The following contest is a triple threat tag team match scheduled for one fall, and is for the WKW Women's Tag Team Championships. Introducing first, making their way to the ring representing the Jersey Damage Control, the team of Lady Bulldog and Tia Bay. As these women are ready to go here, intent on becoming tag team champions. And oh dear, they found Yuri. They found Yuri. Yuri, I told you probably should have ran. Why you look a little stocky there? Yep. Poor Yuri. Poor Yuri. They are jumping the hell out of you. Y'all really that mad that they chose to not accept you out of y'all's teammateship? Good lord. She ain't deserve all that. I think she's knocked out. God. And their opponents first, making their way to the ring. They are the team representing the DPA of the current reigning defending undisputed WKW Tag Team Champions, Ashley Zinda and Danny Weaver. Let me set up pose here real quick. Crowd on their feet here for these women. Power going off and all. And the hell are y'all? I don't even know how to pronounce the name of your team. Making their WKW debut, Queen S son? I apologize to Eco and Dazzle, I don't speak Spanish. Who are y'all? You know what? Cool, I guess new tag team in the company. Try to become that of tag team champions in their debut. Please cut this music off. And straight into the mixer, y'all go. I'm missing, accidentally catching Danny Weaver there. Hold us up, who y'all got walking out as tag team champions? Month the kick completely whiffed. Good, Twitch, let me go ahead and check. Oh, board. That's a lot of chaos going down so far. A lot of people cheering for that of Ashley, Zinda, and Danny Weaver. 520 on the DPA, 50 on Hooms, and 0 on the Jersey Girls. Jersey Damage Control. And quite frankly, the newbies are getting their asses beaten. Oop, roll up. Tried to get a quick victory. Couldn't get it off. As the match carries on. 1K on Zinda and Weaver. 0 on the Jersey Damage Control. And 50 still remaining on Sun, question mark, 4K, I don't know. I have no idea. I'll figure the name, how to pronounce the name eventually. Knees to the gut. Zinda setting Lady Bulldog up for nothing. Shot block. And stomping all on the chest of Danny Weaver. You know what, I'm going to call you Pale Sun for the one that's currently fighting with Zinda and Bulldog, and I'm calling the other one Tan Sun. Pale Sun going after that of Weaver here. Setting her up for a pile driver. Goodness. Going to the cover, but a rope break saves Miss Weaver. Tie up to your base, sends Danny into the ring. Zinda trying to get another quick victory. Tan Sun has been dazed for a while, looking like you've been hit with a Mortal Kombat finisher. Oh, I need to mark that down. I need to start setting stuff to myself to note for what am I going to save for soundboards. Where is everything? I'm gonna start saving that stuff, send it to me so I can have for the future. Because I tend to forget otherwise. Nevertheless, the chaos carries on here. Zinda being sent to the ground hard. Knee catching the back of the neck. Kendo stick in the midsection. Kendo stick sending Zinda to the floor. Now, I believe that's Tan Sun. Setting Tia Bay up for a suplex. And Pale Sun going for a triangle choke, trying to strangulate that of oh lord, spear to that of Tan Sun, breaking up the triangle choke, freeing that of Miss Weaver. Good boy, DPA showing why they are one of the greatest tag teams currently in that company. Unfortunately for them, they're doomed for another one of their current greats. Y'all, you absolute cockblocked. In the form of that of the Jersey Devs controller, having themselves quite a long string of victories, not just in WKW/MCW, but in many other EFED, having quite the accolades to their name as a tag team, as a faction, as a stable, as a unit. We're going to add WKW Tag Team Champions to our massive list of accomplishments. Also covers that of Pale Sun getting hit with a thunder bomb of sorts. Cover. Ooh, back elbow. Now Tia Bay getting stomped out, looking like Sin Cara on the AAA show. Is it AAA or is it CMML? Or is it another other promotion? I don't remember. Correct me if y'all wish. Nevertheless, Pale Sun going after Weaver again. Knees to the midsection. Going after Lady Bulldog. Shot block to the legs. Can't hit me with a spear if you can't walk. Unfortunately, you can't see with that mask at all. CMML. Big thing. Let's see a Bay in a bit of trouble here. Triple A's now WWE. Yeah. Big thanks for the reminder. Drop kick! Weaver weaving out the way. Zinda's chair shots being completely ignored. It's in this action. Weaver setting Bulldog up. Weave! Of the destruction? I don't know. You have a lot of weave names for finishers. I can't tell. Need a visual diagram. Because your boy is not big brain at all. Ooh, Canadian Destroyer. Zinda ain't here to play. Neither is Weaver. Both these two went to war, winning those tag titles back. Oh dear. With the tag titles over on GCA's pay-per-view. So in the Cosmos, looking to continue on the reign. Chaos finds itself surging throughout the ring. Cover, 2. They got a 2. Holds are closed. 1K on both DPA and the Jersey. Damage control and 50 to Hoops. To that of the Suns. Center off ropes. Miss. Lady Bulldog with a terrifyingly blinding speed. Good lord. PFT to Bulldog. That's a good lord, that woman's got herself some yams. Something Tia Bay wishes she still had. But for those that don't know, Tia Bay, the woman that's in the yellow going for the pin on Zinda, got her bakery literally robbed from her by that of Tia Bay. Not Tia Bay, by Miss Vanity. And the most cursed match of the season, BBL rules match. Loser lost their BBL. Unfortunately for Tia, still feeling absolute irritation over that. Thanks to that of Lucia Kiko and her faction members screwing that of Tia Bay out of her. It's such a insane sentence, I get to say this. That Tia Bay is the first person that I am aware of that has been robbed of her BBL. Thanks to Lucia Kiko and her faction. If it wasn't for Lucy's faction, Spirit by Bulldog would have picked up the WKW titles. And you might have lost the old BBL, Tia. But never mind. Bulldog's back on looking at the doggone lights. Robbed or cured. Lord. Cured of having more plastic than a Barbie doll. Ray Bulldog trying to get the tag title, trying it. Whoa, whoa, whoa! Dangerously close. Y'all almost let her just get that. Y'all legit just nearly let her get that. Might have had to find out a way to do a redeem so y'all could just do this stuff on shit. Go to Tekken Music, indeed y'all do. Indeed y'all do. Let's head back to the match. The chaos going on the ring. Well, match of Tekken Tag. What's so bad? Yeah. Hey, you never know. You never know when the next Tekken Tag game is coming. Remake, remaster, or just support channel. Neckbreaker! You know, these weird golden bandits sitting there getting their asses beat. Pressing for effective value stats on your roster. Don't hit 90s. Actually, but don't hit 100. If you hit 100, I will nerf the fuck out of you. I don't have anybody on 100. But I do have it in the Discord for those that have seen it as to how I do my statting, because I ain't gonna lie, I kind of don't remember off the top of my head, but to be fair, I'm also running on low brain cells, which is usual for me. But yeah. Y'all letting these golden bandits start to beat y'all asses? They don't even have a proper name. They just call themselves... Alright, they do have a name. I just don't know how to pronounce it. What's a brain? Sounds like a doggone lean cuisine. I don't know why lean cuisine came to mind. Lord, center up. Face first move. Good lord. One member of every team's trying to put in work. Don't let that become a 0 for ZPA. ZPA is starting to get in trouble. Spine Buster to Hell Sun just for Tan Sun to come in with a sledgehammer. Into the cover. Zenda in trouble. Tia Bay quickly coming in for the save. This match carries on. Send it to the corner. Knee counters. Tia Bay not about to go ahead and get her ass beat. Charging in. Oh God! Oh God! Was that Lucy? Lucy taking out that of Michaela Kiko, her twin sister, the other member of the DPA. Oh my God! Oh my God! You gotta be kidding me! You gotta be kidding me! Y'all jumped Yuri backstage. And why? Why? Where is everyone else at? Where is everyone else at? Where is everyone else at? Oh my God, Lady Bulldog and Tia Bay haven't they suffered enough of y'all? Good Lord. Wait, where did Singa come from? Singa the Rose Gallery going after Ashley Zinda. The Rose Gallery been giving that of the DPA a decent amount of hell as of lately. Kick to the spine, the lumbar of Zinda. The fallen angel might not might not be able to rise again. Getting battered by that chair. So, oh my God. Oh, but also the Rose Gallery trying to jump at Danny Weaver. The tag champions being mugged by the Rose Gallery. If y'all was y'all just simply not beating them at doggone Faithful? Not enough. Super kick, down goes Danny. Was what happened at Faithful not enough? Oh God. Tia Bay trying not to be jumped. Good Lord, Tia Bay is fighting for her life here all by herself. Oh! Down goes Pale Son. Well, at least it's back down to a 1v1. Oh, no, don't you dare. Kick out. Dang it! They won the tag titles in their debut. Are you kidding me? Huh? Here are your winners! Yuri? Wait, huh? Exo Yuri and Susie Crane, I thought you was injured! Did they not mug you backstage? Did they not mug y'all backstage? Huh? I know I'm not seeing things. Yuri got mugged backstage. And even then, she's been injured. That was a stunt. Oh my God. She had a stunt double. That said, oof for the stunt double because they got absolutely curb stomped. The injured one was a stunt double. That is. Hold up. Go. Bring that back to me. Nope, that was from yesterday. Let me see that. Let me go back over that footage. Let me see that footage again. I thought, I was sitting here going, why does she look a little bit buffer than usual? It was a stunt double. Yuri had a stunt double distract that of the Heavenly Deluxe so she could go ahead and fight for tag gold. You know what? I can't say it's not smart. Here's your winners and the new tag team champions. Exo Yuri and Susie Cranio. Then who's that getting mugged? Some poor stunt double. You know what? Sitting there trying to decide what do I want to do. You know what? Next week, folks, y'all keep on sticking y'all heads in that of DPA's business. DPA. Trying to decide. Trying to decide what I'm gonna do. You know what? I'll hold on that thought because I have an idea. Oh, something. We'll get to that a little later on. Let's get to the VTuber Championship Tournament. I forgot to this next woman's doggone theme music up. Sitting there just pondering. So I was about to be like, maybe I'll give y'all a shot. Don't want to be that nice. I ain't that overly kind. How's about this? Next week, gonna be having a mini tournament. We're doing a lot of tournaments. Might as well attack on one more. What's one more? Gonna be having DPA, Heavenly Deluxe, Jersey Girls, Jersey Damage Control, and one other team participate. Winners get themselves a shot at the Trios Tag Team Championships at SummerSlam. DPI can guarantee you are hell-bent on getting a little bit of revenge. But so whether or not they'll be able to get there, we're going to have to wait and see. That said, the following contests are scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, as these are all a part of the VTuber Championship Number Contenders Tournament. Currently in the ring, Zentria. And her opponent. Someday I will catch you from the little Rico. Oh, Mushroom Man, Mushroom Man, play hide and seek. Alright. Making her way to the ring. Rico! Shouts to Eco, even though it's been a very long time since the crazy mushroom lady has streamed manifesting that one day she will return to play Devil May Cry 3. But nevertheless, we got that out of Zentria taking on Eco. Polls are up. Go ahead, put your points on the line. Nothing is what it seems. You said my path, they haunt my dreams. Eco, one of the originals of that of WKW, as a matter of fact, been around before that of WKW got up and running in our prequel series, Lena Mania and Magic Gen Wrestling. Been here since day one, a former WKW Women's World Champion. Now the crazy mushroom lady looking to make her way towards VTuber Gold, as she takes on Zentria here in 1-to-1 action. Rough gets to the midsection. Eco trying to go with some fast kicks. Setting up suplex. She's been watching too much Sweet Oi Saibo. Saw that man hit a bajillion suplexes and what? You know what? That's about one more. Also, oof, I forgot to go ahead and put the promo thingy together for the what a oof. Hold up. I think I might actually have some other people that's going to be voicing in that promo bit. So it might be... yeah, I probably will have to eat that later. I don't know. We'll see. Now let's get back to this match here. Zentria. I don't know if Zen has ever held any gold Sending Ego to the outside. Outside of maybe like the Gimmick Grand Championship. I don't remember. Excuse me, not the Gimmick Grand Championship. The Gimmick Grand title's predecessor, that of the Gauntlet Championship. We used to have that as Gauntlet Championship matches every single week. In similar fashion to that of the Gimmick Grand title. Stomp on the hand. Stomping on the hand. Stomping on the hand 3 times. Polls are still up for another minute. Put your points on the line. If nobody vets against you, I shall. As Eagle trying to wear out Zentra here. Count of 7. I was about to be getting the ring and not get a count out. Count of 8. I swear if I have to immediately then close polls. Give the ring. Referee giving a little bit of leeway. That's Zentra here. And Iko keeps getting thrown out the ring. And the count begins yet again. Count of 2. Sent into the corner. Elbow to the dome. Down goes Iko. And into the cover. Ooh, none. 10 on Zen. 560 on Nico. Going to the cover. 2. Ooh, very close. Fight for every chance. Coming in 1K on Eco. 624 on Zen. Going for a hard landing for Eco. Unfortunately for the crazy mushroom lady, she does not dribble like a basketball, just splats into the crown. Drop kick missed. Side note, because I detected that for some reason Twitch is not hitting me up when someone follows your boy. Thank you, Midway Boy, for the follow. The host of the other MCW. As well as Don Sorosino for the falls. Welcome into the Rumble. Cover. 2, 3. Shmoo with it. Here's your winner, the Crazy Mushroom Lady. Iko. Let me reload this because for some reason this is being a little wonky. Iko with the victory. Moving on to round 2. That said, we do got ourselves a couple more matches as a part of the tournament. Girl, and I'm a pair. Oh, uh-oh. Speaking of uh-oh. What are we doing for the Gimmick Grand title match? No holds barred. Lovely. Absolutely lovely. Alright, Tia Bay, time to pull double duty. I think Tia Bay is a champion. Fun contest is a no holds barred match, and it's for the Gimmick Grand Championship. Get ready to fly. Trevor, you got some brownie points with me for using Stuck on Theme. Introducing first, making his way to the ring, representing the Rising Dragon. Being accompanied to the ring by Rising Dragon members Zaz, Melanie, and Emma, Trevor Cheyenne. And I've been told that there will be more members of this faction looking to join that of the Kingdom over the course of the next few weeks. I said, good luck to Miss Call Bar. You got yourself a whole row of students sat there going from big business to a big. I do mean big shoes to fill. Big shoes to fill? When you say big shoes to fill, if it's for someone that, quite frankly, a faction of people that haven't had a leader before, Like a, not a leader, a mentor. Good, let me get some water. I am brain cell deficient. Crap, now I'm out of water. Big teaching by the big business. Look for this real quick. And our opponent making her way to the ring. No jersey damage control isn't the tag of the Wkw Grand Champion. It's just Tia Bay making her way to the ring, representing the jersey damage control. Being accompanied to the ring by damage control members. KCJ and Lady Bulldog. Tia Bay pulls up. Who's walking out? No holds barred. You got tight on the line here. As the road towards SummerSlam grows shorter and shorter, and our destination comes quicker, sooner. Most certainly is in sight. Get ready up. Wkw Grand title on the line. Pulls up. Put your predictions on the line. Meanwhile, I shall be right back. Because, quite frankly, I need some water. I'll be right back. I mean, give me like 10, 15 seconds. Back. Quite frankly, it looks like Trevor currently is in control of this match so far. Set him up. Going for the roll. Very pretty looking roll up there by Trevor. But he got it one. All that for a whole lot of nothing. I know you sick as hell. I don't even know what that was. It looked like you missed a moonsault. Missed a moonsault, went for a jumping kick, and didn't really do much. Top up, sends Tia down. Mink, watch your head. You see this. Side note again, when it comes to themes, make sure if you do decide to send a theme my way, make sure it is not AI. Because if I do suss that as AI, it will not be used. So a little reminder on that. We do not do AI here. Alright, let me rock back in. Going to the cover. 2. Oh! Ooh. Holes are still open, almost getting close. Fight for a chance. Bring it in. Splash missed. Strike to the back. Knee catch and Trevor the back of the neck. AI commercials that's on TV that feels like the last 3 hours. Lord, I was about to say I haven't seen no AI commercials on TV. But to be fair, I don't really watch TV much. But anything in bounds, big bet. Side note, if you do decide to use like a Kamen Rider theme, let me know which. Because there is a few that have been preoccupied. Like, any of the following are currently preoccupied or set to be used by someone, or already being used by somebody. Black RX. Actually, I don't think anyone's using Black RX, so never mind them that. Not Kabuto. Kuga, welcome in, hero. Hope you're having yourself a good one. Shouts to Hero. Got yo Ifed. I've been seeing. Your boy's been tuning in, been big lurking. Having some W shows. You know, y'all go ahead. Pull up. Y'all go ahead. Give Brody a follow.
Queen Cole looking to demand her ransom, I'm assuming. What is she waiting on? Oh, she wants her up. Could be looking for
I'm so glad I've recently figured out how to do these doggone camera things, because I usually just don't touch the camera. Where's one person? You know what? You can DM me. You're a DM to me.
Oh, the Queen.
Pseudo music, okay.
Oh, no.
As long as it's not AI. I do want to keep re-emphasizing, because someone did send me an AI theme. I can tell you, if one person sent me a theme, I can very clearly tell it's AI. I do not plan on using it. I don't mean to be a dick, but I will make it very bluntly clear, this is the one E-Fed that does not do no AI. Tia Bay going to the cover. Get that too. Payback that gets the thumbs up from yours truly. Side note, if you do have a star that's in that of the Queen of the Ring, and the first two sections, if they do get their theme songs changed, it will not be updated as the Queen of the Ring stuff for the second section. Maybe even the first. How do you turn AI into a real one? You might want to commission an actual artist for that. That said, your boy does not have the money for that. So like, Lady Bulldog, with her updated theme into Zarya's will not be shown. Vida's theme, you sent me a new one. I'll go ahead and have her start using that starting next week, but she'll be still using the old one come Queen of the Ring. But yeah, you get the thumbs up. Icarus, go to the studio, have it. Oh! Get ready to fly. Trevor of the victory. We'd have to commission actual artists, CDC Online. Yeah. That said, here's your winner and this week's Gimmick Grand Champion, Trevor Cheyenne. Mendo's baby brother picking up his first biggest victory. Got 1 point for the Gimmick Grand title. Needs to get himself 4 more victories if he wants to get himself a championship opportunity, which, by the way, I've been told that of Zora has apparently cashed in her Gimmick Grand Championship opportunity. I'm not sure. Did I get yeeted? Or did my shit crash? Hold up, my shit crashed. I was about to say, where's my model? I don't see no yeet. I'm getting myself back up real quick. As we make our way to our next match. Slipped on the floor. Lord. Let's get to our next match. It's a part of the VTuber Championship. Even though technically speaking, I probably should have used Falcon instead of the Tiger. But oh well. Hold up. Nope, wrong thing. Introducing first. Making his way to the ring. Right there. Nope, that is, now you spell Tiger. That's the, good lord. Falcon, Tiger, crap, homie's not here. What was the numbers? What were the numbers? Oh, there you are. 34. Thank you. Y'all go ahead. Peep the homie Falcon Tiger, which also has that of his own eFed of CSW. Yes, I'm aware. I probably should have had the other sibling is a part of this match, but fuck it, we ball.
Malossi rolling out of the ring, but uh-oh. Desmond going up top. Desmond.
And his opponent. Crap, was it TV or VT? Crap, he's like, Meister. Making his way to the ring. Meister. Well, I'm trying to find out, was it TV or VT? TV or VT? TV or VT? VT. His opponent making his way to the ring. Meister. Another one of the originals, the OGs here, has also been around before that at WKW in our prequel series. Feel free to go ahead and peep the homie. He streams every now and then. Whenever he does pop up, always quite a good time. Does that of some 3D modeling, as well as playing some racing games, some old school variety games. Always a good vibe with the homie Meister.
What? I was looking away and then that happened.
Dog on it. Trying to do the other shout out as well. Something I try to do for the other WKW VTuber title, which is currently being held by Sential. So I'll go ahead and shout him out in a second. Dog on it, Twitch. Let me do a shout out. Fuck you, Twitch. Twitch is literally trying to not let me do the other shout out. You were giving me negative time. Screw it. Y'all also go ahead and peep the current WKW VTuber champion, that of the homie Sential. Been doing some variety, some Kingdom Hearts, and a lot of Pokemon as well. One of the good homies. Make an Aerials wrestler. Just make unique characters for every event I'm in. Hey, big wise idea. Something I try to do to a degree, especially if there is something for each character to do. That, and also because if I have one character go to 1,000 E-Feds, commission bills could very, very quickly skyrocket. That's also why I don't have Scarlet like in 1,000 E-Feds. Why I try to have other people in other E-Feds. My brain is not braining. I put Ralph because I don't know how to spell Bradley at the moment. I don't know how to spell Bradley at the moment, so you put your predictions or put your points on line. That one is on me. My brain cells are just not functioning. They are unemployed brain cells at the moment. Good Lord. Have one. Setting up. Little tracker for each character, so I remember who's here and how many matches they would have lost. Big fair. Big group matches don't count since there's too much chaos. Big true. Yeah, shot would I try and count that myself. Way too much for my doggone brain. 500 on Wreck-It Ralph. 0 points. Oh crap, I had a dog on the no-do All-Meister. Would set a power bomb. Count of 7. Count of 8. Woo! Heard that. Even though it's looking on the screen. Oh, Bradley busted Meister open. Going to the cover. 1, 2, 3. Dangerously close to a 3. Dangerously close to a 3. Meister getting back in control here. First time these two have gone up against each other. Bradley did win a match yesterday, getting further into that, the intergender tag tournament, going to the cover. Dang. The last aim moving on in the VTuber Championship tournament. Here's your winner, Meister. Big dubs for Meister. As he continues to walk his way, drive his way on out of here. After securing that quick victory. That said, didn't leave without getting a mark left on him. As the Ultimate Tiger did leave that man a little bloodied. Let's get to our next match. And it's a bout between two individuals that find themselves at war in the WKW World title picture. Let's get to that. King of the. Introducing first, making his way to the ring, Phantom Dragon. Poll is up. The Battle of the Bacon versus Big Max. Who is walking out victorious? Let me go ahead and do this real quick. Y'all go ahead. Don't know why I put that all in caps. Keep going, me. The host of DKW also be doing himself some fair amount of variety. Been playing a lot of Naruto recently as well. Always a mad fun vibes, mad chill vibes with the homie as well. Y'all go ahead and send him some love. And his opponent, making his way to the ring. Here's Matt Double D. Quite frankly, these two have been going back and forth since that of Phantom's debut shortly before WKW WrestleMania. Title's been bounced all around. Currently in the hands of Phantom. Mac hellbent on regaining that title. Go ahead and peep on me as well. Does himself a fair amount of variety.
Y'all wanted the last part of his verse when he brought his backup in?
And we're off. Dark on. Tried it and not only failed it, but face planted into the mat. Face planted into the mat, but here he still is. Big Mac. Nope, into the corner. Counter.
Turn me up.
Pull us up. Feel free to put your points on the line. In the words of the homie Mays, bet that money, honey. As the polls are open. Nevertheless, quite frankly, strikes with the jaw, trying to daze fans, trying to daze one another. Good lord, back and forth. Going for the scoop, nothing. Scorpion, down goes Mac. Going The moonsault to John Cena. Up overshot there. Get kicked in the chest. Taunted. You probably y'all need to stop this taunting. Y'all need to stop this taunting. Your opponent is not done. 10 points on Phantom, 0 on Mac. 2 minutes remain. As this battle carries on. Splash into the corner where there's nobody to be seen. Of the moon, Salt lands on the spine. Scouting now where to strike next. Uppercut, dazing Phantom. Going for a string, a combination of strikes, and now Phantom in a decent bit of trouble. Setting him up for a sidewalk slam straight into the cover. Smooth moving, but unfortunately a kick out at one makes it very, very notable that Mac has a ways to go if he wants to try and wear out that Phantom Dragon, the WKW World Champion. In which is looking to, oh, make sure he leaves the night with no teeth in his mouth. Thought that the Flip Cyborg was bad back at SummerSlam a number of years ago to Cesaro. That'd become wet the wagon if you want to miss some maneuvers like that. Want to have nothing but a whole lot of gums and no teeth. Smashing your face into the doggone mat thing. You was Sonic the Hedgehog. You was Phantom the Dragon. Phantom Hedgehog has yet to be invented. That being said, your lore is pretty wild, so I give it about 5 minutes until you become the Hedgehog Man. Watch, because I said that he is going to hit a spin dash later on in this match. That said, Mac trying to dash his way towards a victory here, trying to make his way towards that of the VTuber World Championship. Kick to the dome. Tie up. Go for the back body drop. Count of one. Kick to the spine. 2. Drop kick. Oh boy. Oh boy. Intruder alert. Phantom, watch out. Phantom, they were literally running directly towards you. They were quite literally. Stop, Savvy. Savvy not about to get hit with a jump jutsu. Kick in the midsection. Setting Phantom up. Going for a DDT. Getting countered. Mac, I wouldn't keep taunting if I were you. And this match has kind of been turned into a bit of a triple threat, it seems. The Dragon into the ring. Mac about to try and capitalize here. Trying to figure out what to do next. Top rope. You did not try swinging when the man was in the middle of the air. What were you going to do? Punch him in the balls? That there was no means of that interaction ending well for you, sitting there jabbing like you doggone Muhammad Ali to a man moving like Rey Mysterio. I don't know what was going through your dome. As Savvy is being walked out of the arena by that of security, at the very least kept away from that of the chaos going on here. As Phantom going into the cover, trying to get the momentum back on this side. Kick out at 1. Nope. No knee for you. No suplex for you. Big Mac starting to sound less and less like a nickname and more like a reality. You getting eaten alive here. Need to start fighting back. Need to start throwing hands. Need to start moving like Wkw. Getting hit. Try to go for a big maneuver there. Trying to go for the Makatude adjustment. Now Mac up against the rope. Not even up against the rope. Picking himself up with the ropes. Getting himself Back into the flow of things. Nope. Fed Joe doggone arm. Straight into that knee. Into the cover. 2. Kicked out. Phantom telling Mac to get up. Probably not in the way of the way of Meek Mills, but more so in a bit of a bloodlusted sort of manner. Nope. Had enough knees. Had enough knees as a part of his diet. Send him up. Mac a two adjustment out of nowhere. Straight to the cover. 1, 2. Kicked out. Now setting Phantom up. Phantom in a decent bit of trouble. Okay, to the midsection. One of these two is walking out 2 W's in the night. One of these two is walking one step closer to having 2 world title matches come SummerSlam in one night. Charging, completely missing. Against the ropes. Kick to the midsection. Kick to the dome. Try to sweep the legs. Nope. Going for a combination of strikes. Big scoop slam. Stop. Nope. Throwing out the way. I'm up for something. Stunner. Goodness. Back crashing straight into that doggone chair. And in comes Mac with a kendo stick. Mac about to whack. Nope. Did not get enough airtime. Show tackle. Number 1. Number 2, going for the big 3 moves of doom. Looking to finish things off. 5, Nuka shuffle straight to the temple. Ends the cover, looking to send Phantom packing. Mac with the victory. Here's your winner, Mac. Oh, God. Can't even enjoy his victory in peace. Gabriel jumping both men. Still irate over what happened earlier tonight. Jumping both Mac and Phantom. Can't have a moment of peace here in the Stockholm Company. Can't even get the GGs out before someone's throwing hands and jumping 2 people. Just because you mad you lost earlier. Oh, God. Can we not? Y'all, why is my E-Fed the one where everyone's angry? Why am I the place where everyone is just angry? Hey, Kaya, I couldn't even finish talking about what just happened. This match is scheduled for one fall. It's a battle of AKL, the Glorious Kings, taking on Otto Clay of Thy Kingdom Come. Clay getting jumped before we can even start things off here. That was Silver Bill talking about Gabriel and then crashing out before someone else crashed out. AKL throwing caution to win, and now he's being the one throwing. Or getting thrown. Got his feet just to be leveled again. See, look at you now. This is the dangers of crashing out. Sitting there, lose your doggone shit, and next thing you know, I can't really say much because he's now back in control. AKL, you're just getting your ass beat. You're validating this man just going off, jumping you, could even get to the announcements, just immediately on site, just beating your ass. There we go, got him with the at long last, dragging him back into the ring. Club and blow. Ooh! Speed of that kick. Clay trying to get himself back in this here. Throwing that away, Kyle, towards the mat. Shoosh. My Kingdom Come, the Glorious Kings have been finding themselves butting heads as of late. DDT. And completely missing. I fired and I missed. Going to the outside now. Top rope. That man has no ass. The ass has been assassinated. Don't know why you thought that was a good idea. Yo, spine. Yo, vertebrae. Yo, doggone. Reus Maximus has been turned into a minimus. Count of 3. The ass has landed. It's not, man, any more leg drops missing like that off the top rope to the outside of the ring is going to result in you being as flat as the doggone announcer tables that you see right there. Now 5, getting back into the ring. 6, both men back in the ring. Gets in midsection. Just to be level with a clothesline. Go for the 2 feet. Back down under. Big back body drop. To finish off the spine buster. Straight to the cover. 1, 2. Kicked out of 2. I'll be right back one more time. Your boy needs himself a soda. Need to wake myself up a little bit. Be real quick.
Have a good night, folks. Be sure to pick up a Dojian toy after the show just for $10.
Your boy has returned. Quite frankly, it looks like Kyle still in control of this match. Has him up on the shoulders, driving him down. Good Lord, kick to the dome. Unfortunately for him, that man is currently getting his ass beaten. Getting back up. That might have been all that she needed. All that he needed, excuse me. Missing with the leg drop. Up on the shoulders. Torture rack applied. By Kyle fighting out. Getting himself freed. Face first into the mat. Right up on their feet here. Goes on into the cover. No, not going for the cover quite yet. Kyle going for the whole lot of nothing. Suplex. Bit of a hard landing there. Stop on the arm. Stop on the arm. Trying to wear out Kyle. Well-placed kicks all about. Good Lord. Up, down goes Clay again. The match has been predominantly in the favor of Kyle more often than not. Heading into the cover, trying to end things here. Kick out at 2. Frustration starting to build in the heart of Kyle, the Glorious Kings. Glorious Kings have been causing quite the headache for many a star. Especially as of late. Mink. Oh, whoa, just running into that man was enough to knock him down. Waiting for Kyle to get back up. Spine buster countered, scraping at the eyes. Strike to the dome. Good Lord. Count of 1. Sweeping the legs. Sitting there taunting. It's playing a bit of trouble here. Count of 3. Double strikes in the midsection. Down goes Kyle. Clay finally getting some time to breathe here. At long last. Before immediately breaking up the count. Could have tried to at the very least get a bit of a count out. Instead, you fucking choked. No, hope, back in control for 2 seconds. Never mind that. Back as I said, you choked. Back to what I said, you choked. And a 5. And a 6. Down goes Kyle. Kyle quickly kipping back up. And a 7. Don't taunt when your opponent's still up. Up running Kyle over. Going into the cover. No shot. You went off of bumping into each other. I was about to say that would have been the most embarrassing win. Embarrassing way to lose a match. Woo! DDT! You got some style of that. Going into the cover. 2, 3. Dang, GG's. Here's your winner, Kyle Thompson. That attack from the start before the match even began. Oh, no, God. Trying to further it. Going after the arms of the Clay. I was sitting there talking to Iko and being about how that Kingdom Come's being getting hit with a massive wave of doggone karma, but good Lord. That Kingdom Come has been having themselves a horrible time. Why is my capture not capturing? Oh. Get to the next match where I figure out why my capture card is not captured. There we go. One more match for the night to determine number 1 contender to the WKW VTuber Championship. Into the first, making their way to the ring. Seven star. We'll keep the homie, even though it's been a bit of a while since I've seen Star do a bit of a stream, but nevertheless, feel free to eat some love to Star's way. Big savvy little one. Esteem. Lord. Oh God, the doggone emo in the corner. Nevertheless, still don't know who's that of Sevy's opponent gonna be. We'll figure out shortly. And their opponent. Oh, fair. Oh my god. I couldn't even say his doggone name for him to appear before you decided to immediately jump him. Jackson Ryu is on. He is the Demon Father on Demon Timing. Saw Farrell making his way to the ring and said, "You know what, Mink?" That being said, a battle between two individuals. Hold up. Off the ropes. Knees catching the back. Battle between two individuals that once upon a time found themselves, that's the wrong screen, a part of a faction by the name of The House. It was Farrell, a star that found themselves on top of the world for half of the season as tag team champions. These two were knees catching the back, defeating even the likes of me and my old tag partner Broly. Now these two going to war to see who's going to make their way one step closer towards that of VTuber title, Gold and Glory. Woo! Olympic Slam. Going to the cover. Not even a 2 count. Got jumped before the match by that of Jackson. But not really changing much between these two, trying to determine who is making their way towards the next round. Savvy. Clothesline taking Farrell down. Going to the cover. Cover. 2. Two count. They go for the roll up. 1. Not even a 1. Good lord. Now stomping on the arm. Trying to wear out that of a star. He's having a bit of trouble. Getting dribbled off the mat. And off of Senton, trying to flatten out the rib cage. Tie up. Club and blow. Good lord. Nearly skirting off the doggone mat. Gonna get yourself a mean case of rug burn. Sweeping the legs. Moonsault PME. Heading into the knife. Ooh. Setting up. Trying to wear out Sevy. Goodness. I'm all watching backstage. Ooh! Haven't seen Sevy pull that off in a while. Meanwhile, Scarlett Nakamura, another member of the old aforementioned faction, The House, as it was Scarlett, Sevy, Farrell, Jokester. The biggest group of baby faces we had back during season 2. All 4 getting themselves known to the audience of the WKW universe during their time in the house. Farrell, the strike to the midsection. Uppercut, kick again, setting Savvy up. Nope, getting countered. Weave, Mink. Sweeping the legs. Going to the cover. Kick out immediately. Tie up. Right to the back. Straight to the back. And over the top rope we go. Are we back? I just saw the doggone stream go down on my end. Are we back? Think we are back. Think we are back. Anybody that's in chat, feel free to hit me up. Alright, good lord. Oh, that's my SP for a second. Nay, my Wi-Fi's been randomly going out at points. I don't know why. Nevertheless, I don't know if it bugged out beforehand or not. Jackson Ryu deciding to go ahead. Running interference, taking that of Farrell. Candlestick laying Farrell out. Setting Farrell up. Hard landing onto the mat. Don't think Sevy noticed that of Jackson. Kick to the back of the head. Cover. Kick out at 1. Tie up yet again. Strike to the jaw. Kick to the midsection. Going for the DDT. Into the cover. 1. Kicked out by the Elder Gods. Kick to the midsection. Going for a combination of strikes again now. Throwing Farrell across the ring. Nope. Up against the table. Putting Farrell up. Setting Farrell. But he got mind. Kick. Try to go for something. Sister. Abigail through the announcer's table. Good lord. Crowd chanting, this is awesome. Count of 4. Count of 5. Heading up top. Big splash. Catch him. Maybe a tiny bit of Sevy's back. Candlestick going after the legs. Also, I forgot. Don't think I did the shoutouts for Farrell. Let me do that real quick. So if you go ahead and give the homie a follow while you're at it. Shout out to the homie Farrell, because Farrell is the person that, for those who haven't seen, Farrell is the person that made this bit for me, the intro for that of my stream. So shout out to the homie, phenomenal artist. Y'all go ahead and give the homie some love. Yeah, if y'all want, y'all can even toss the homie a commission. Also the person that made the Scarlet and Dojon dancing emotes. Going to the cover. These two in specific. 2. Kicked out at 2. Tried to go for a crossbody, couldn't get it. Three clotheslines. Tried to keep the momentum going here. Despite that of Jackson's attempted interference. Untouched ground. Being that of the VTuber title picture by that of Farrell. As a part of his farewell tour, there's a man that would want nothing more than to X off all that's on his to-do sheet. Unfortunately for him, still has to contend with that of Sevy, which intends on making their way back to that title picture while dealing with that of the world title of WKW. Is going to cover the Star Tide. 1, 2, 3. GG's. Sevilla moves on. Here's your winner. Sevi, 7-star. Big dubs, GG's. As Sevilla moves on to the next round. Good Lord Jackson kept on trying to screw that of Pharaoh. I was trying to make sure that Pharaoh was not winning that doggone match. So we got ourselves another match to get to. I am very concerned because it's time for the North American Championship match. Let's see who's taking up the challenge following the carnage of last week with the 122 suplexes. Oh no. Oh dear. The entire faction is wild. Well, which of y'all? Oh, well, I guess I got my answer. Introducing first, technically, representing the Time Rangers, being accompanied by the Time Rangers, he is Time Fire, or y'all might also know him as the Quantum Ranger. Let me get this poll ready. Pulls up. 10 minutes. Tsuyoi put that of Musashi Miyamoto to bed. And now we got that of the entire Time Ranger faction. No Time Red, Seth Rollins, and Quantum Rangers, Becky in this motion. Oh god, I didn't even notice that was supposed to be Becky Lynch's emotions. But I have noticed, yeah, y'all might be in a bit of trouble here. Oh boy. And his opponent making his way to the ring. Here's the current, reigning and defending your North American champion, Tsuyoi ready to go here. One-on-one with Time Fire. You know, let me go ahead and play his, get ready to play his music. It's a bit of motivation for that of Time Fire. You're probably gonna need it, especially against Tsuyoi. Especially against Tsuyoi that is still a little irritated following what has transpired earlier tonight. Tyler Austin is in the win-loss column earlier tonight trying to pick up a victory here. I am very concerned for the well-being of the Rangers here. Once again, the following contest is for the North American Championship. Introducing first, being accompanied to the ring by the Time Rangers, he is Time Fire. or the Quantum Ranger for Power Ranger fans. And his opponent, the current reigning defending undisputed North American champion, Tsuyoi Suibo! 1K on Time Fire. Tsuyoi last week decided to put Musashi Miyamoto out of his misery by hitting 122 suplexes in one match. The most dominant one-sided squash I've ever seen. Oh dear. Pull this up. Put your points on the line as here we go. One. Let's just start counting. Let's just start counting. 2. Good God. Not even going for the same types of suplexes as he was last week. Time Fire about to understand what it was like to. Oh my goodness! What it was like to beat Musashi Miyamoto last week. Need to make a suplex championship for this man. Would be for the forever champion. This man is an addict to throwing people. I'm getting distracted there by Time Red. Meanwhile, Time Fire needing some time. They go ahead and get himself his bearings straight. You know, let me hit this. Why would you stand there? Oh, Mikey Mondo, the Sons of Ryu watching backstage. Time Fire. You need to put your fist up. He says someone attached to the morphing grid, so no, come back after tonight. Oh God, 3. Four. Taking him back up, going for number 5. No, not even 5. This clubbing blow. 5 minutes left on the poll. 0 for Tsuyoi, surprising enough. 1K on Time Fire, in which just got hit with the 5th. Now the 6th. And now the 7th suplex of the match. Tsuyoi sitting there emoting. Keeping eyes on that of the Time Rangers. Oh God. Oh God. What did Time Green do? What did he do? F5! Count of 3. For what purpose? For what purpose? And just gonna sit here and emote. Time Fire trying to make sure that Time Green is doing good and well after getting sent flying. And you should have looked behind you. You should have looked behind you. And that's number 6. Number 7. Going for number 8. Yep, good lord. Not letting him roll away. Number 9. And 10. Everybody grab a snack over here for a while. God. I feel like he heard you and decided, you know what, fine, I'll stop hitting suplexes. Levels a man. Oh, no, he changed his mind. 11. Good lord. 12. By the Elder Gods. Just giving no breaks whatsoever. Stop treating these matches like your exercise routine, please. 15. going to make sure that nobody wants to challenge you to a match. 2 minutes left in the polls. Surprisingly, still 0 points to Suyoi, 1K to that of Time Fire. I've lost track of how many suplexes. I believe we're on 15. So maybe just put a fun idea into the chat. Oh lord. Not my actual battle, lord. Sons of Ryu are watching backstage. Why did Time Pink do to you? Why? F5's at Time Pink. First green, now pink. Not letting Suyoi get much off on anybody else. Clubbing blow. Dominic Nash, Mikey Mundall trying to keep an eye on this match. All probably plotting, trying to figure out what in the blue hell they're going to do in this match. Or trying to deal with this man. And here we go again. 1 minute left in the clock. Put your last minute bets up on the line. Whatever has the fewer amount of points towards it, I'll go ahead and bet heavier on. Yes, Suyoi is currently decimating Time Fire. Time Fire is getting water poured on him. To the point Suyoi is getting tired of doing suplexes and deciding to pulverize his man in some other means. Busting him open, not like I could see. Goodness. Into the corner. Up to the top rope. And clubbing blow down goes Time Fire. Kuma realizing that Suyoi is still committing war crimes. Please. Why do you keep us? They are doing nothing. They are doing nothing to you. Why are you assaulting them? Oh God, clothesline. Count of 4. Count of 5. 6. Staring Time Red down. Oh my good lord. Please. F5 to Time Red. Count of 8. Probably a bad idea to just go up on the top rope. And down goes Time Fire. All the sons of Ryu watching backstage. Kuma even got Jackson and Kat alongside Azul as they are sitting watching this absolute massacre. Good lord. Down for a handicap match of Time Red and Time Fire versus Suyoi. I think Dazzle said he'd be interested. It's not right, Dazzle. That you'd be interested in flying, get your fighter's license. Throwing hands with this man. K. See, Dazzle said K. See, y'all heard it here first. Dazzle versus this red mountain of a man, Suyoi, Mr. Suplex 'em all. Coming to goodness, this man is just becoming a workout regimen. Just assaulting everybody he can get his hands on. Taking out all the Time Rangers. Why? What did the referee do to you? What did the referee do to you? What did the referee do to you? Oh my god. Oh my god, he is massacring everybody. He is deciding to assault everybody. Why must you? Why, Sons of Ryu, please, can we have y'all come out? Why are you ejecting the Time Rangers? That should have been a DQ. F5 to Time Fire. Wait, what? Stop looking at each other. Come down. Get help out, please. Please. Time Fire. Wait, hold up. Time Fire. Time Fire. Time Fire. Time Fire. Getting back in this here. Time Fire. Getting back in this here. Oh, wait a minute. Tsuyoi getting back to his feet. Come on, Time Fire. Come on, Time Fire. You can do this. No. Get up. Get up. Get up. He's back up on his feet. Back up on his feet. I think Time Fire is finally locking in. Stop toying around. Get to midsection. Time Fire's locking in. Time Fire's locking in. Come on, Time Fire. Come on, Time Fire. Woo! In the corner. Going to the cover. Before Tsuyoi even goes for the first pin attempt. Well, I guess. That's all Mahdi versus Tsuyoi. Bold to assume that Mahdi would show up into that dogleg match. That man says, nope, I don't work here. Yeah, you funny. You funny. Nah. Cover. Kick out, kick out, kick out, kick out. Come on. Turn this up, hold up. Turn this up. Not sure if someone's already put Lucy or Kimberly in a match. Oh yeah, that's another thing. Side note, chat. We still do have that of y'all making a match still open. Y'all can go and book a match in that of WKW. Side note, if you don't want this, or do you already put a match? Go ahead and toss your match wherever you want to. Go ahead and have it as a match for that of upcoming 24-hour stream in that of the all-book WKW room. Come on, Time Fire, lock in. Oh, you were the one that put Lucy in a match. Oh, come on. No, don't let him hit you with that 5. Come on, Time Fire. Come on, Time Fire. Time Fire staying in this here, staying locked. Staying loaded. Tsuyoi is starting to fight back. Don't let him. Come on, Time Fire. Come on, Time Fire. Taking Tsuyoi down. Tsuyoi looking pretty vulnerable. Tsuyoi looked like he's regretting being a part of the match earlier tonight. Oh, weave. Go for the roll. Come on, come on, come on. Cover. Can we have a new champion? We have a new champion. We have a new. Dang it! You got this. You got this. It's no sweat. It's no sweat. It's no sweat. It's no sweat. No sweat. No sweat. No sweat. No sweat. No sweat. We got this. 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 We don't got this. Oh, counter the F5. Come on. Superman.
Snake, are you okay? Snake? Snake!
Put up more fight than others that have. What down? Here's your winner, and still the North American champion, Tsuyoi. people. Put down my match. Big bet. Big bet. Big bet. That's a dog on it. It was so close. Time Flyer actually got some offense in, but not enough. Well, ladies and gentlemen, I think y'all know what time it is. Let's get to it. It is time for let me get the polls ready. Production, you can hit the music. It is time for. I know that the Time Rangers has got murked. You can play the music. Don't have to be afraid. There you go. There you go. Oh, what? Why is the referee down? Why? Who attacked the referee for this match? Why is Tiffin? What is going on? Why? Who attacked the referee? Why are you? Oh my god! Oh my god! And as you can see, Shot is irate. I guess introducing our special guest referee, Tiffany of Vanity. Can I steal her purse? Plot twist: the purse. It's a secret for her BBL powers. Good lord. Why did Lil Nate have to go down? Call this up. Who do y'all got? Y'all. You know what? The following contest is scheduled for one fall and is for the WKW Women's World Championship. Introducing first. Making her way to the ring, she is the current, your reigning, and defending the undisputed WKW Women's World Champion, Lucy Wkw. She'll bitch slap you if you. So next week, if you try, just ask the robber that did it, who said try. She leaves with Vaughn every match. I just gotta pay Vaughn. Hey, I'm not getting mugged. I'm not getting mugged, especially by someone with ties to Lucy Akiko. For crying out loud. Goodness. Side note, who is Jose Madokada? I'm assuming you mean Gabriel. Crazy. I'm assuming you mean Gabriel. Because Jose Madokada could mean my Kyoto sister, or it could mean Gabriel. And our opponent making her way to the ring, representing the Jersey Damage Control. Hasty G. Wait, Rachel already has it, Lord. But quite frankly, Casey J done with very, very steep odds here, having to deal with a very biased referee alongside That of Lucy Akiko, which does have a victory over but still intense on walking out tonight as the WKW Women's Champion. Jersey Damage Control having dealt with a fair amount of headaches tonight. Looking to try and get things changed up. Trying to make history for herself. And on top of that, her attire fits the color scheme of the championship better. Just painted myself purple and no one can see purple. Lord. Or you could just use a Drax method and just be absolutely still so nobody could see you. Going to the cover. They get out one. Ooh, nope, counter. Predictions polls are up for 5 more minutes. Work logic funnier. Oh Lord, kicked us. Fine. Close line, KCJ, come on. Currently 0 points on KC, 0 points on Lucy. Suplex! Cover. Kick out at 1. Ooh, head scissors. Come on. Come on, Casey. Give us a new champ. Get us a new champ. Counter. Elbow strikes to the dome. Suplex. Bridging into the cover, but the rope break being called. Not sure if that's a good thing or a bad thing for KCJ here, considering that Lucy is still intent on continuing on some punishment here. Up on the shoulders. The power of KCJ into the cover. Not into the cover. I looked away for like 2 seconds. Did not see that they weren't going to the cover. Going to the cover now. Get at 1. Going for the cover. You gotta be kidding me. Sitting there staring at her doggone nails. Pull us up for 3 more minutes. Suplex by Lucy to KCJ. Drop kick. Have 1. Two. Casey. Sending her onto the mat. And a 3. 4. Both women need to get back in the ring. And a 5. Count of 6. 7. Don't end an count up, please. 8. Getting back in. And straight into the cover. 1. Kick that up. 1. Surprised she didn't go for a doggone fast count, trying to screw over. Shoulder tackle. Shoulder tackle. Quick finish off. Sending her crashing down and making sure it hurts inside. Oh, you gotta be kidding me! Immediately going for a fast counter attempt after throwing KCJ to the outside. Lucy missing with the clothesline. KCJ gets it. Unfortunately, Lucy back in control. Casey back in control, catching her for a couple of strikes. Spine buster! Waiting for her to get back to her feet. Kick to the midsection. Going, setting her up for a power bomb. Heading towards that of Miss Vanity. Into the cover, but Vanity ignoring the pin. But even still, a kick out of what would have probably been 2. Second rope, waiting for that Lucy to get up to her feet. 1 minute left in the polls. Tie up. Off the ropes. Big back body drop. Welcoming Crazy Kevin. Every New World Order Bash to the Beach 1996 with 17th Street. Deja vu. I've heard someone mention that exact premise before. Hope you're doing good and well. As we hear at our main event, KCJ looking to go. Dang it. Took too long. Big boot by Lucy. KCJ not letting her keep her hands on her, countering. Going, setting her up. Oh, out of nowhere, muscling her up for a hold on. Good Lord, we're seeing a lot of counter for counter, Lucy. Dang it.
Counter.
Good Lord.
Counter.
Seeing a lot of countering now. Both of these women hungry to walk out as world champion. Lucy trying to embarrass KCJ with the rear view. Kick to the midsection. Body driver. Straight into the cover. And a fast count nearly costing KCJ the match. KCJ still in it. Going back to the cover. Kicked out immediately. You could tell that one was itching to go for a fast count. Casey, dang it! Second body driver. And a fast count screwing KCJ over. Here's your winner. And still the WKW Women's World Champion, Lucy Akiko. Doggone it, man. I can't stand this. Oh, Scarlett! Scarlett Nakamura having a standoff with the WKW champion. Intent maybe on getting a rematch. Please, anybody to save us from this genjutsu that is Lucy Akiko. I beg. Ladies and gentlemen, that was WKW. Let's throw a bit of a recap. Then a bit of a rehash of announcements. You saw over on the end of the MCW side of things that of Miss Aliyah Wovenhart and Lysander pick up the victory. They'll be moving on in the intergender tag team tournament. That of it was supposed to be the Heavenly Deluxe that was supposed to be in the WKW Women's Tag Team Championship match. But they will be seemingly replaced by the likes of Suzy Cranio and Exo Yuri, winning their first ever WKW titles. I do not believe Suzy has ever been a champion in WKW, so first for her. But we also saw La Fuckery, the Heavenly Deluxe mugging Damage Control, and Rose Gallery mugging the DPA. And as I said, we got us a Trios Championship match that we're warming up. So, number one contenders match will be set next week for the Trios Championship. You also got that VTuber tournament, Eco beating Zentrea, Meister beating Bradley Ralph, Mac defeating Phantom, Savvy defeating that of Farrell. Trevor walked out as given grand champion. Miss J. Jose getting qualified for the Money in the Bank ladder match. Kyle defeating Clay, trying to injure him, as well as a battle of the war between the Glorious Kings and the Thy Kingdom Come factions rages on. And of course, we saw that of Mac, Phantom, Katie Robin, and Mocha defeating Gabriel, Sevi, Suyoi, and Bell. Suyoi will get himself a victory as he would destroy Time Fire. Sons of Utron looking like they were backstage plotting, thinking of how to handle the Suyoi problem. And sadly, Lucy Akiko defeated KCJ. That was WKW. But, a couple of things. First things first, the things y'all already know. No, don't play them. Nope, that was last season's music. Alright, doing a few rehash announcements. Now I'm going to do some announcements. For those that haven't, feel free to join !Discord. Can somebody toss that into the Discord? Or not the Discord, into the chat for me, !Discord. Feel free to go ahead and join in if you would want to potentially join the WKW and MCW. Feel free to join. But along with that, as I said a few times over, we got that of our movie nights. Hammermeyer, Deca Ranger. Also got that of the poll still going on to determine what time we're going to be having that of the shows going on. Likewise for that of the 24-hour stream, which does include that of the Y'all booked WKW and MCW show. I'm going to go ahead and edit this a bit. Thank you, Eco. But for any names that are up here that have not been booked already, y'all can go ahead and toss them into a match. This will be taking place after night 1 of WKW SummerSlam, which will be a part of the 24-hour stream. The first thing we'll do for the 24-hour stream will be SummerSlam, which will be taking place on the 28th and the 29th. So mark that down in y'all's calendars. Hope to see y'all there for the big stream. But along with that, I'm being told that Scar Nakamura will be going ahead and confronting Lucy Akiko to start off next week. Start off or end off next week on WKW. So might be getting that of a rematch. Scar looking to get her run back on Lucy for that of the biggest show of the summer. We also have the likes of Mike Yoda. She says good luck English. She forwardly intends on putting a bow on an old rivalry of hers. Says that she blames one person for all of her shortcomings and intends on confronting that individual next week as well. I'm assuming she's bringing a mirror, because whom else would you blame for all the shit that's been happening to you but yourself? A lot of other matches for SummerSlam that is going to be getting set next week. This upcoming week of WKW and MCW, which will be taking place on the 21st and the 22nd. Whole lot coming in the near future. Ladies and gentlemen, that's the show. Thank you for joining me here tonight. Eco, Crazy Icarus. There's two crazies. Crazy Kevin, Crazy Gamer. Of course, OBS trying not to let me scroll again for some odd reason. Let me scroll. Dog on it, whatever. Let's see. OBS, thank you. Icarus, Crazy Eco, Crazy Gamer, Crazy Kevin, Phantom, Falcon. Icarus, Red, Dazzle, scoring DJ, Justin, Sevi, Pepsi, Phantom, Falcon, Emperor, Justin, Hero, Goldberg, Maze, Sandoman, Vez. Oh yeah, for those that do want to go ahead and join, go and join the Discord. For those that have popped up in the chat today, y'all get the green light. This is the final water, because by this time tomorrow I will have gotten started, if not finished, out of the Queen of the Ring stuff. So anyone that has Freedom Stars that is yet to be tossed into this series, do so now. There's Maze, Justin, Dazzle Icarus, and man, Emperor Bean, Icarus, and everybody else that has joined me here. First stream tonight. I'll see y'all Donovan as well. Ego Red with the 35 stream streak, Ego with the 40 stream streak, Justin with the 5 stream streak. I greatly appreciate all of y'all. And yeah, hopefully y'all be joining us as we make our way towards out of the 24-hour stream coming soon. A whole lot planned. If you're getting closer and closer to that 500 follower goal, good lord, we just hit 400. We already at 440. I really, from the bottom of my heart, greatly appreciate all of y'all. And I do hope y'all be enjoying these streams. I hope y'all be enjoying these shows. I hope you be enjoying the matches, enjoying the chaos. I hope y'all be having fun. The main thing I hope y'all be doing is enjoying yourselves with these. Last, we're going to be rating Mountain Lax. Quite frankly, if you got yourself a sub, toss this in. And if you don't, toss this in. They already know what it is. And as usual, great appreciate all of y'all. Goodbye. Smooch. Good night. Bang. See y'all next week. Bye-bye.
Won't let you roam free. Not after what you've done.